The most common question most people who have gotten admission to study in Ireland are now asking me is about accommodation. Dara, should I use school accommodation? Dara, how do I find accommodation in Ireland? Dara, what's the story about accommodation in Ireland? So the truth is, most people who have maybe done some research about this would know that there's an accommodation crisis in Ireland. So accommodation is very hard to get, even for people who are already here, not to talk of those people who are applying from outside. So here's the thing: how do you find accommodation? I'll talk about that in another video. But for this video, I want to talk to you about the things you should look out for when choosing accommodation. First thing, look out for proximity to your school. If you're coming as a student, look out for how far the accommodation is to your school, because you would have to commute. So you have to think of the commuting time. If you have a class by 9 o'clock, what time do you have to wake up? What time do you have to get the bus to get to, to school, to class early? Another thing you should think of is proximity to shops. If you're trying to do grocery shopping, let's say you're doing bulk shopping for like 2 weeks or a month, how much distance do you have to walk before you get to a bus stop? How much distance do you have to walk or take transport yourself back to your accommodation? Another thing is bills. Some accommodation will tell you that the rent includes bills. Some will say you have to pay the bills separately. So you have to think about it. How much are those bills per month? How much roughly? And is it something you can afford aside from the rent? And we used to be able to eat when you pay all that. So these are some of the things you should think about, and also think about other perks. So with my school accommodation, you get free access to the gym if you're on school accommodation. Those are kind of perks that you should think about. So yeah, in another video, I'll talk more about accommodation. Let's go.